Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, Russia calls out the United States of America on the issue of the two pipes, Nord Stream 1, Nord Stream 2, explosions in the area of Sweden and Denmark. The Russians claim that all that area is monitored by Denmark and Sweden, and no bird flies without them knowing what's going on there. Therefore, they know who the perpetrator was and possibly participated by zip it or helping. All right, let's go and see what's going on with this article. So this article comes from Republic World from today, the 28th of September 2022. Russia asks US President Joe Biden point blank if America sabotaged Nord Stream. Well, I think the question should not be directed towards Joe Biden because he's busy. Okay, maybe someone with sunglasses, a tie and dark suit, or a khaki suit, if you know what I mean. Russia Foreign Minister spokeswoman Maria Zakharova, very smart woman, demanded Joe Biden answer as to whether the US had acted on its threat over Nord Stream following purported sabotage. Okay. Russia's Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova demanded the President of the United States, Joe Biden, issue a reply as to whether the US had acted on its threat over the Nord Stream 2 gas pipeline. Taking to the Telegram, Zakharova stated, US President Joe Biden, and I'm quoting, must answer the question of whether the United States carried out its threat on September 25 and 26 when an emergency was reported at 3 lines on Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2, which have been preliminarily recognized as ruptures, whether he suggested those were blown up. The Russian diplomat also posted a video in which the US president delivers the speech in question. And I'm quoting, his statement of intent was backed up with a promise. One must be responsible for one's words. Failure to understand what one says does not absolve anyone of responsibility. Europe must know the truth, end quote. Russia's Foreign Ministry spokeswoman, now his spokesperson, emphasized. All right, the Nord Stream AG reported, and I'm quoting, unprecedented damage on Monday that affected 3 lines of the Nord Stream 1 and 2 gas pipelines. The damage was firstly identified along Nord Stream 2 near the Danish island of Bornholm, following which 2 more leaks were discovered. Denmark's energy agency stated that a large amount of natural gas has streamed out. Swiss seismologists later revealed that two explosions had been recorded along the routes of both pipelines on Monday. Reported TASS, Ursula von der Leyen, the president of the European Commission, slammed the incidents as sabotage and issued a warning that, quote-unquote, any deliberate disruption is unacceptable and will lead to the strongest possible response, nuclear weapons. That's the strongest possible. That's probable, not probable, but it's possible. They have the possibility. Kremlin demands further investigation into the incident. Even the United States demands it. Anyway, I'm not gonna go on that right now. Moscow has called for further investigation into what exactly unfolded at the Nord Stream gas pipelines. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told reporters on Wednesday that it was essential to investigate, what exactly transpired at the gas pipes in order to understand who benefits from it before drawing judgments and the cause of the emergency. and I'm quoting, "I just want to urge anyone to think before making any declarations." Too late, they're tards. "We still need to wait until the breaches are studied to determine whether it was an explosion or not," end quote. Surprisingly for Peskov, but it seems like Peskov is a genius compared with these guys that already jumped. Like we have two German lawmakers, they already determined it was Russia. How? I don't know, they just woke up, dry or something, and they say, oh my God, I think it's the Russians. Based on what? Their make-believe, that's what they want it to be. The Kremlin spokesperson further stated that Denmark, this is very important, Denmark and Sweden could prove helpful in determining the cause of the emergencies at the pipeline, claiming that they, quote unquote, have a lot of surveillance equipment there. Stressing on the question of, quote unquote, access to the pipelines, Peskov stated, in theory, no one could approach these pipes without being spotted in the observation area by this equipment. I think he's right. He's not an idiot. And I'm quoting, "Do you remember the statements of the President of the United States made back in early February when he promised to get rid of Nord Stream 2? Peskov informed reporters. Peskov seemed to repeat the same narrative, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. But that's one thing here that I want to say about this. This doesn't mean that it's the Americans, obviously. And I'm telling you why. Well, in this case, who benefits pointing the finger at the United States? Russia. So Russia goes tip, 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 blows it up, comes back and say, well, United States did it because United States said it will do it, or it could be promised to do it. So therefore, European Union, be upset with your boss, not with us. See, this could be a very easy way out, or strategically, politically convenient for Russia, right? And if they don't think about, if you think, oh, Emil, that's conspiracy theory. Yeah, they conspire. That's war, okay? So it doesn't matter. They're weasels, they lie, they cheat, they kill, they terrorize, they do whatever they want, okay? It's not, oh my God, they got the prisoner, they hurt the prisoners, okay? What's new? They all do it. What did you expect? To put them in Hilton Hotel, 5-star? Huh? Excuse me, can you bring me that food? I'm kind of hungry. Yeah, bring it. Yeah, well done. The steak, sure. And bring that champagne, okay? Jesus Christ, look at these guys, man. I'm prisoner here. I'm hurting. I mean, that's the way this guy think that, oh my God, no. Of course they're gonna, if you're a prisoner. So this is very possible, what I just said about Russia. Yeah, it could work that way. It will very well be the Americans. It could very well be the Lithuanians. I don't think they have the means to do it though. But whatever. It could be outside forces who want to, but as Peskov said, Denmark and Sweden should have the capability of monitoring the area pretty well, And remember, they say about the Russian submarines, as soon as a Russian submarine is about coming around the coast, oh my God, there's Russian submarines. They're not in the territorial waters, but they are around. Did you look where this is, where the pipe is? The islands? Do you think these guys don't have means to figure it out? Yeah. So it could be the Russians, but Zakharova asks United States, come and say it. Say it, deny it. And the Americans will say, we didn't do it. Yeah, we didn't kill Kennedy. And we found those weapons of mass destruction in Iraq. Okay. Yeah, so what? The mass media will say whatever they say. When they say, well, zip it, we're going to send the guys to talk to you. Anyway, cover up here and there. So we're going to find out? No. I think they're going to point fingers, bam, 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 bam. And eventually when they get friends again, they're going to say, well, there were two whales over there fornicating, and one of them hit with a tail, the other one with this, and then it was a shark, bit the other one, and we are like, What? Well, you believe the how do you call it? You believe the Iraq war and all that. So what's that compared with this, with the whales and the shark? Come on, it's kind of same level. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Weapons of mass destruction. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.